Breaking, guys! Another bombshell just dropped. The mighty Real Madrid has just revealed they're happy to sell Rodrygo to Arsenal. Arsenal are going to be busy in this summer transfer window in terms of attacking additions. Indeed, while it's been a slow start for the Gunners so far, Arsenal have plenty of exciting options in their sights right now. Arsenal will sign a striker this summer, and Viktor Gyökeres has been strongly linked to Arsenal. On top of that, Arsenal also want to bolster the wide areas. Rafael Leao was linked to Arsenal at one point, but now Real Madrid's Rodrigo is a key Arsenal target. Speaking on the Highbury Squad YouTube channel, Ben Jacobs has been discussing Arsenal's links to Rodrigo, and he shared an interesting update. Jacobs shared what he knows about the Brazilian and his links with a move to the Emirates. According to the journalist, Real Madrid would be happy to sell Rodrigo to Arsenal, while the winger himself is genuinely aware that Arsenal want to sign him. Real Madrid are open to selling Rodrigo, that is my understanding. I believe there were reports today backing that up. The number I'm told is 90 million euros, 78 million pounds, potentially 100 million pounds if the structure is less preferable, but at the cheaper end, 90 million euros is the figure Real would entertain, Jacobs said. I don't expect that many complications between Real Madrid and Arsenal. My information is that Real Madrid are prepared to sell and happy to sell to Arsenal as well if they decide to advance it. Rodrigo is aware that Arsenal are interested, but we'll only find out if this develops after the Club World Cup. Rodrigo looks like he would be a very exciting signing for Arsenal. After all, he's been a key player for Real Madrid in recent years, and he's a Champions League winner. However, when you look at his numbers from last season, there is reason to be skeptical about this move. Rodrigo wants to play on the left wing if he joins Arsenal, and that would mean displacing Gabriel Martinelli. However, when you look at the numbers, there isn't all that much between these two players. Statistically, Martinelli is coming off the back of a better season than Rodrygo, so is it really worth paying 78 million pounds to sign the Real Madrid star? That is a question Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta seriously need to ponder. David Ornstein has just announced that the Chelsea forward has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Arsenal's front line is of especially high priority, with a new center forward sought as well as new wingers. David Ornstein has now reported that the Gunners have taken a big step towards the signing of a Premier League forward deemed unbelievable. Said player is reported to have agreed personal terms with Arsenal, which has given the Gunners a green light for talks with his club. Chelsea winger Noni Madueke agrees personal terms with Arsenal. Arsenal have set their sights on Chelsea winger Noni Madueke, and things have accelerated in recent days. For instance, Fabrizio Romano reported on Friday that Arsenal held a new round of talks for Madueke as they felt he could be open to the move. Now, Ornstein has reported that Madueke has agreed personal terms with the Gunners. The Athletic journalist added that Arsenal will now consider approaching Chelsea for Madueke, with club-to-club talks yet to get underway. In the article, Ornstein said Madueke has now officially given the green light for Arsenal to sign him. Madueke is thought to be valued at around 50 million pounds this summer. This seems a fair price for a 23-year-old forward who has impressed towards the top of the Premier League and in Europe, and is an England international. Madueke has won plenty of plaudits too. For instance, Mauricio Pochettino is a fan of Madueke, having previously deemed him unbelievable. Meanwhile, Barcelona's Alejandro Balde once named Madueke as one of his toughest opponents. David Ornstein shares what he's now heard about Ollie Watkins amid Arsenal links. Arsenal are looking for a new striker this summer, and most of the chat has been around two specific names recently. Indeed, Benjamin Sesko has been strongly linked to Arsenal, while Viktor Gyökeres is a key Arsenal target too. However, there's also another striker who remains on Arsenal's radar, Ollie Watkins. Arsenal bid for Watkins in January, and there have been murmurs that Watkins is Arsenal's plan C if they can't get Gyökeres or Sesko. Speaking to The Athletic, David Ornstein has been discussing Watkins' situation, and he shared an update on what he's been told. Ornstein shared an update on Watkins' situation, and it's bad news for Arsenal. Indeed, the journalist says that he's had some conversations with Aston Villa about the striker, and it's been made clear that the villains do not have any intention of selling the England star. Ollie Watkins is among those on Manchester United's recruitment list. I would be surprised if he wasn't on recruitment lists at top clubs. He's such a good striker and a good lad. Ornstein said, they have made some inquiries with his camp. These are spinning plates, and that's a situation they're attentive to. From my conversations with Villa, they have no intentions of parting with Ollie Watkins. They want him to play up front for them. He's on the list of a club like Arsenal. Watkins is definitely an interesting case for the market. He's an older age, but he has a great physical profile, a strong record, he delivers, and he's Premier League ready. Villa don't want to sell Watkins, and while Watkins is open to joining Arsenal, he may not be too cut up about the idea of staying at Villa Park. Indeed, Watkins has had a great time of it under Unai Emery, and when he signed his last Aston Villa contract, he made it very clear how happy he was at the club via Aston Villa's website. I'm really happy, he said. I feel like this is the best place for me to play my football. I've still got a lot to achieve here. I feel like I've had a really good connection with the fans since I've come here. From day one, they've been really good with me. We've had highs and lows, but that's football. You can see the direction of the club, and I want to be a part of that. Villa only narrowly missed out on Champions League football last season, and there are certainly worse places for Watkins to be playing his football next year than Villa Park. And that wraps up today's biggest Arsenal news. If you enjoyed the update and want to stay on top of everything happening with the Gunners, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Come on, Arsenal!